Hey there E.D.Cers. Today this is a response video to Paddy's open tag, which shows what's in your pockets 2020. This is the first one I've done, but I figured why not, Paddy's the man. So this is going to differ slightly depending on whether I'm going to work or not, but I'll let you know if I carry it normally. So first off, always carry is my Das Offenmeer gun deck wallet. This was all the rage. It's barely got anything in it. It's certainly hasn't got any money in it at the moment because of one of these. But it does have it's just got cards and stuff in there and that kind of shit. So there's that. The hank I've got, I pretty much carried this everywhere just to white blades, clean and stuff. This was from the lovely pair at Sharp Spot Hanks. There it is. Who are sadly no longer in business, last I checked, but really lovely guys, those two. I usually only carry this to work. I basically just do like knife review stuff in here, so like, things like that. Like any immediate thoughts on my knives that I'm reviewing, I just put in here and then I'll, review that. But yeah, that only really comes to work with me. This usually only comes to work with me as well if I'm out and about. I'll usually just carry something like a Sharpie, because I really rarely need to write anything out and about in town. There's just one of these in my coat. But when I'm at work, I often need to write stuff down, so I'll carry this, which is a joy to use. I had an aluminium one of these, but I broke it playing the drums, so don't use this as a drumstick. But yeah, the Hinder Investigator, really recommend that one. I only recently have added a torch to my E.D.C, but this is the Through Night TC15 as recommended to me by E.D.C Life, and gotta say I'm pretty damn happy with it. All the modes, I don't know what you want to use that for, but there you go. That's that. You can get it in plain black as well if you don't like the sort of dark earth, but I really like that. I also carry in this pouch, I carry one of these, which is a CRKT Viva. I literally got this free in a Heine order. It was if you spend so much you can get this free, and I've used this only about, I'd say probably like 6 months or something I've had this. I've only used this about 15 times, but good God, when I needed it, this was a great thing to have around. I haven't touched the bottle opener. It's literally just been the pry bar and for screwing things. That's it. I've tried to use this. It's shit. There's no substitute for a real spanner. But just as a pry bar, this is absolutely great. Really, really top marks on this. The other thing that goes in that, obviously, is the Leatherman. This is my Leatherman rebar with all the knives removed because we live in the UK. Woo! So there's a screwdriver. There's the saw. I should probably take that off as well, actually. And it's still got a file. It's still got an awl, and it's still got 2 other screwdrivers, I guess. So it's a shadow of its former self, but it means I can still carry a decent pair of pliers, basically. And this gets a fair bit of use as well. That screwdriver actually gets used quite a lot. I usually only carry this sort of pouch at work. I won't usually carry this about with me because if I'm going like out on my bike or something like a fair way, I've got another tool in my bike bag for that. But this will usually only come to work with me. Then I've got my primary knife, which will be something with a pocket clip that you can open one-handed usually, but the pocket clip's the main criteria for it to be primary knife for me. It can be anything. It could be this, could be this, could be the UK PK. As long as it's UK legal, that I'll be carrying this, or something thereof. The other one I usually carry in the MKM Chilena pouch, because this is great. I love this pouch. Is a traditional secondary knife, and then I'll usually just grab that out, and this is if I've got a bit more time. So there we go, there's that. Sorry about that. If I'm at work, I will carry this. I'll never carry this in my usual time because I'm never going to lend anyone a knife in my usual, my personal time. But at work, if someone wants to borrow a knife, they sure as shit aren't going to borrow that or that. It's going to be you can borrow this Stat Gear, which is a nice enough knife. You know, it's I gotta say, not a super fan of this. I really don't hate it. It's better than, you know, before I became a knife person. It's better than anything I had, but you know, I've just got so much better options than this, so I don't really mind if this gets too battered. And do you know what? For the abuse the people that don't know what they're doing with knives put this through, this has really taken it pretty well, because people love just smashing this into metal or using it as a screwdriver or a pry. Oh, for goodness sake! So that's why I give them this one. But yeah, no reason to carry that if I'm by myself. And if I'm just out by myself, if I'm not at work, I'll usually only carry one knife as well. Well, there is another one, but we'll get to that. But yeah, it'll probably just be a primary, or maybe a traditional if I don't have like jeans on or something, decent trousers. These at work, because the amount of times you can fix something with just a little zip tie is astronomical. Use these loads at work. You know, if something just breaks, like a tap or something, it's got a rubber bit, and you can just secure it for like another day with this. Or I don't know, there's a holder we've got that you put bottles into. I've secured that with these. Just little things like that. You can just fix them, and it's not a permanent fix, obviously, but it just gets you through the day. These are just such a good thing to have on you. But again, I should really put a set of these in my bike bag, actually. And finally, set of keys. Okay, so yeah, that crap. Bicycle lock keys. That for just to weigh them down. Anything of use? I've got that, which, if I just cover my thing up, here's a bottle opener and file. I think I've used, oh, it's a screwdriver as well, but it's shit. I've used it as a bottle opener once, I think. Especially now that I've got a proper bottle opener that was a gift from Matt on Reddit. Thank you very much, my dude. I have this, which was a gift from Flashaholics with my recent Spyderco Urban order. And that's great to just leave on if you're trying to open stuff in the dark. I've got this key ring, which is the free key thing, along with this Exotac, whatever. But basically, I put a Victorinox Swiss Army knife on there, and you can just pull that off if you need to use it. So if I forget a knife, or I need a pair of tweezers, or I need a toothpick, or I need scissors, I've always, doesn't matter where I am, work or not, I've always got this with me. This is just such a good thing. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't just pop it on your keychain. It's such a small footprint. I've never had, you know, I've left these out on the side before. I've left them next to me while I'm paying for shopping and stuff. I've never had anyone take issue with this tiny little classic SD. And I think, oh no, there's one more item. And this again, I'll only take if I'm going to work, because I never use my knives enough when I'm not working to justify needing a sharpening stone. You know, I've always got this as a backup anyway. So, but just the CC4, I still need to clean this. But this is just such a good little sharpening stone to just bring things back quickly, and it's got a strap on the back. Can't rate this highly enough. But yeah, that's it. Obviously, open tag still. Anyone else, just jump in. This would be great. You can see everyone. I know I've got too much in my pockets, but I usually carry them in a little pouch kind of thing at work, so it's fine. But yeah, there you go. That's what I typically carry in a day. Cheers, guys.